Good morning, it's your winter weather briefing for January 28, 2014, 6 o'clock this morning from the National Weather Service Forecast Office in Slidell, Louisiana. Winter storm warning is in effect for the entire area from now until 6 o'clock Wednesday morning. All forms of winter precipitation will be possible today and tonight, beginning as mainly freezing rain, transitioning to sleet and snow by mid-afternoon through the evening hours. Freezing rain in the greater New Orleans area and Mississippi Gulf Coast may not transition to a sleet and snow mix until the near of the end of the event. The greatest snow amounts are most likely going to be in southwest Mississippi and the Florida parishes by tomorrow morning. Freezing rain will potentially have the greatest impact. Take a look at our current radar. As you can see, the precipitation is coming together across southwest Mississippi and central Louisiana, and if you look closely, it's starting to fill in back towards just to the east of Houston, south of Lake Charles, coming across towards the Baton Rouge area, where the precipitation will begin to fill in later on this morning as in the form of freezing rain. Current temperatures, this is about 5:30 this morning. As you can see, it's currently freezing in Baton Rouge and points northward across to Macomb, where we already have had some reports of freezing rain. And even further north, we already starting to transition to snow. Right now, the greater New Orleans area is sitting around 40 degrees, 42 degrees, Slidell around 39 degrees, and those temperatures will continue to fall throughout the day as the precipitation begins to fall across the forecast area. The probability of snow greater than an inch, as you can see, a bullseye just to the north and west of Baton Rouge, and a larger swath across South Mississippi, including Macomb, Hattiesburg, down into the Bogalusa area. That is a 40% chance of snow accumulation exceeding 1 inch. And as we get a little bit further south, you can see the probability drops pretty steeply across the area. Now, the big problem for our area, for the New Orleans metro area, will be the possibility of ice greater than 1/10 of an inch. This is the ice accumulation probability through tomorrow morning. A 40% chance bullseye right across the metro area, across Slidell, the greater New Orleans, Mandeville, Covington, Slidell metro area, directly in the bullseye of probabilities of ice greater than 1/10 of an inch. Very, very high impact, very dangerous situation that is setting up across the area. Current ice and snow forecasts. Across southwest Mississippi, ice accumulations of 1/4 of an inch or less. Snowfall accumulations 1 to 3 inches with locally higher amounts. In between those two blue lines across the Slidell, Mississippi Gulf Coast, Baton Rouge area, ice accumulations of around 1/4 of an inch, only about 1 inch of snowfall. And points south across the metro area, metro New Orleans and points south, ice accumulations of 1/4 inch to 1/2 an inch, and total snowfall less than 1 inch. So these are just general amounts that are expected across the area through tomorrow morning, and there's a possibility of some locally higher amounts as well mixed in with these general numbers. Estimated timing. Currently freezing, as you saw previously on a previous slide, currently freezing in Baton Rouge and will stay below freezing throughout the day and overnight. We expect freezing rain to begin fairly soon across the area, across the Baton Rouge area, transitioning into sleet and snow by early afternoon with some snow mixing in, and transitioning to snow later on tonight. New Orleans, we're going to have going with freezing by the afternoon hours, the onset of freezing rain shortly thereafter, transitioning to sleet by the evening hours, and possibly some snow on the tail end before ending on Wednesday morning. The North Shore, below freezing by mid-morning, onset of freezing rain shortly thereafter, transitioning to sleet by the evening hours with some snow mixing in before the end on Wednesday morning. Southwest Mississippi is currently below freezing and will stay below freezing through tonight. Freezing rain is already being reported. Transition to sleet and snow by late in the afternoon, Precipitation will be all snow by early afternoon, ending Tuesday evening. And on the Mississippi Gulf Coast, below freezing by mid-morning, onset of freezing rain shortly thereafter, transitioning to sleet by early Tuesday evening, with some snow possibly mixing in before ending on Wednesday morning. So, potential impacts: snow and ice. Ice being the bigger concern will cause travel issues. Heaviest ice accumulations at this time are expected along and south of the I-10 I-12 corridor, including Mississippi Gulf Coast and Metro New Orleans. Heaviest snow accumulations are expected to occur north of I-10, I-12, and southwest Mississippi and the northern reaches of the North Shore parishes. Freezing rain will again create hazardous travel conditions. Greatest impacts will be on bridges and elevated roadways. Any snow and sleet will only add to this problem. Freezing rain amounts greater than a quarter of an inch can impact tree limbs and power lines, resulting in power outages, and we will have some strong winds to deal with as well. So coating ice with wind equals possibly for some widespread power outages and down. Also, a hard freeze will occur tonight and again on Wednesday night. Dangerous wind chill values of 8 to 15 degrees are possible tonight over the forecast area. So, a lot going on. Winter weather's in progress as we speak over the forecast area. All interested in the forecast area will need to closely monitor the latest forecast and advisories and warnings for the updated information. So, again, summary: winter storm warning is in effect through 6 o'clock Wednesday morning. All forms of precipitation is possible. Ice accumulations, snow up to a couple inches to the southwest Mississippi. Very, very nasty situation. If you don't have to be on the roads, please do not get on the roads today. Send us your reports on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Search us on Facebook, U.S. National Weather Service New Orleans, or go directly to our page at the link above. Type that in your address bar, hit enter, like us, get reports. Follow us on Twitter at NWS New Orleans, and view our YouTube page at youtube.com NWS New Orleans. And stay safe and have a great day.